I'm going to try very hard to not get too mad about yesterday's game. Let's talk about it. The game against the Detroit Pistons was pretty much the cherry on top for this awful losing skid that the Knicks are on right now. They got flat out embarrassed on the road against Detroit, who was missing a few guys last night. They got blown out in awful fashion, losing 121-90. They just looked flat out awful on both ends of the floor, and it's been that way during this losing streak. Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm really having a hard time defending this guy. The amount of times that I believe that he can turn things around, it just doesn't happen. He has been wildly inconsistent this year on both ends, and it's really frustrating to watch. Against Detroit, he had possibly the worst game I had ever seen him have. 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 6 turnovers in 23 minutes. And he only took 4 shots. That's not acceptable from a guy who is making $60 million this season and a guy who's supposed to be the second option on a title contender. It has been an alarming trend with Cat this season, and I personally am very concerned about his effort level. Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, they have provided absolutely nothing during this losing streak. OG Anunoby has gone ice cold from 3, and it's been that way now for about 3 weeks. Mikal Bridges is having a lot of the same issues that Karl-Anthony Towns is having, where he's not taking enough shots and he's not being aggressive enough. And don't even get me started on the defense team-wide. The defense is pathetic. The Pistons were getting whatever they wanted all over the court. If you're the Knicks right now, you have to do a lot of soul searching. They need to look at themselves in the mirror and figure out what is going on, because this is very concerning. At the end of the day, they will start winning some games again. They won't be losing games forever. But it's clear that there are some big time flaws with this roster that I don't know if it's good enough. I think the roster is very good, but I am starting to really have questions about whether or not this exact group can really get the job done. They lack a lot of size, they lack defense, they lack creation off the bench. There's a lot of problems this team has right now. And it doesn't help that Mike Brown has not had exactly a very good week. It seems like he's really trying to figure out what to do with his rotations ever since Josh Hart went down. And I don't think throwing in random lineups is exactly good for continuity, and that's probably why at times the offense just looks completely disjointed. Whatever is going on, I'm sick of watching them lose these games like this and get blown out. I need him to figure it out right now.